Welcome to the L Zone podcast with me, Latricia Marie. I wanted to bring up the topic about body image. When I was thinking about this topic, three things stood out to me more so than anything. And I want to just give you and share with you my thoughts about it. So let's dig into it. When I think about body image, I think about, okay, the stereotype on how I'm supposed to look as a woman. What everyone is telling me, what everyone is showing me on social media, if I, really focused on that, what I'm supposed to look like, and I'm 40 years old, right? And the first thing comes to my mind is I'm not that. And overall, and it's kind of discouraging sometimes because we see ourselves a certain way and we don't match what other people think we're supposed to look like, especially towards men. How attractive are we? We start comparing ourselves to other people. And I really, hate that that's like that for us, but I really wanted to touch on these three things that came to my mind as I was thinking about this topic to bring to you all. So my first thing was the self-sabotage and the negative talk about your body. At the end of the day, I'm always going to be about how do you see you? How do you feel about you, to where you will nitpick about what's wrong with you instead of focusing on, man, for me, I'm always use me as an example. I had 3 kids. I'm 40 years old. My body isn't what it used to be. I'm somewhat active still, working out, things like that. I'm getting better with my diet. I don't even like the word diet. I'm getting better with my food, and understanding what's good for my body and things like that, and reading the ingredients. I'm about my health. So why am I about to negatively talk about myself and compare myself to the chicks we see on Instagram and stuff like that? And it's kind of like I don't need to dress like that for real. If, or fit the big heels, big butt, big boobs, small waist. It's like, that's not realistic. Why don't we stop talking negative and nitpicking on what we don't like about ourselves in a way to where there's the good things about ourselves. We bring life into this world and things like that. And, just bringing that down more. That shouldn't be the main thing we talk about what we don't like about our bodies and things like that. We hear it too much to where let's bring in positivity about what we do like about our bodies, things like that. And which brings me to 2, the false ideal about what your body is supposed to look like. No guy, especially guys, can tell me what my body is supposed to look like after having 3 kids. And your metabolism slows down. Your body changes up to, and it's sensitive to certain foods now than it was in your 20s. It's unrealistic, and that's not fair to yourself. Don't have this false idea that you're supposed to have to keep up with this younger generation. I can think back with, my elders and my mom's generation. I know I don't look like them. I know I'm way active. I'm more conscious about what I'm putting in my body. So then they went through their natural progression. We're supposed to go through our natural progression, especially for my generation or whoever is listening to this. You can be in your 20s or 30s, but be in your natural progression on how your body changes, how it fluctuates, things like that. And, not having this false idea that you have to look a certain way, because then we all start looking alike. You're not unique anymore. But, that was just another thing that came to my mind. I was like, why are we so quick to not be unique anymore? Or feel like we have to keep up with something. I don't know what that is just yet. Maybe I'll, think about it some more. But that was the second one. Then the third one is your health over your image. Are you caring about what you put in your body? You can take out meat all day long, or, not eat sugars and stuff like that. But if you're not really paying attention to what you put in your body, corn syrup isn't stuff that's supposed to be organic and it's not. And, just being more conscious. But how do you feel about yourself? Do your knees hurt? I know as I've gotten older, old injuries from when I was younger, and thinking I'm good playing volleyball, things, sports and stuff like that. My ankles and injuries showing up in my 40s, like, man, my ankle about to give out. I'm flat foot, so my archer fall, things like that. It's like, okay, I need to make sure I stay at least active, go walk, go work out, go, make sure I'm eating better and not overeating, things like that, over how I look in these, this dress today. I'm going to always have some type of fupa. I think that's the right word. Little pouch, especially at, like, my first kid was natural. My other two kids were C-section. So it's a section that I just can't get rid of. And I had to be okay with that. So I'm not finna have a false perception, and I'm more about my health overall than, okay, let me figure out how I look in these clothes and what's the quick way, get a waist train. I'm not finna do all that. I understand some people do that. I'm just not finna do it. But I want people to be about their health more so than the image of what their body looks like, more say. But those are my 3 takeaways when I was thinking about that topic, and I really would like to hear feedback about that topic with women, especially women. I know guys, they have their own view on body image and what they go through. I'm not saying they don't go through, things, but women seems to, always go through a little bit more. We're scrutinized more so than what we see men go through. But those are my 3 takeaways when I was just dwelling on it and how it affected me growing up, even to now. It's one of those, build your confidence. What's your reason why of why you were needing to fix something about you, or why you nitpicking on you so tough? Where is it coming from to where you're focusing in on it, and grow from there? I'm not against surgeries or procedures and things like that. I'm not. Do your research. I'm more so on, after you get it, what was your, routine before then? Because it's going to be your routine afterwards. You still have to worry about how you see you. Do you love yourself? Do you have the confidence? Do you care about the health of your body? And those are what's going to carry you on for in your 60s and your 70s and stuff like that. But, let me know what you think about this topic, and give me your feedback and hit me up. Hope you all enjoy what I had to say tonight. See you next time.